Hello and welcome to the Eclectic Kitchen. Today we're making soft cornflour buns. These buns have a golden, crisp crust and a soft fluffy inside, perfect for spreads, sandwiches or simply enjoyed warm with a bit of butter. In a bowl, combine 100 grams of corn flour with 150 milliliters of boiling water. Stir well until it forms a smooth paste. This step is key. It slightly pre-cooks the corn flour, helping it soak up more moisture, release its flavor and get rid of that gritty texture. Set aside and let it cool to about room temperature. To 400 grams of all-purpose flour add 10 grams of salt and 5 grams of yeast. Mix everything together to distribute evenly. I'm using barley malt syrup for a lovely malty, almost beery note, but you can skip it or use honey instead. Melt 10 grams of syrup in 100 milliliters of milk. This helps it blend smoothly into the dough. Once the corn flour slurry has cooled, add it to your dry ingredients along with 100 ml of water and the milk syrup mixture. Also add 50 grams of melted butter. Mix with a wooden spatula until it's mostly combined and hard to stir. Then switch to using your hands. Pull and fold the dough over itself for about a minute until everything is nicely mixed and there are no lumps of corn flour left. Wet your hands a bit to stop the dough from sticking. Cover the bowl and let it rest for about an hour to an hour and a half until slightly puffy. Time for our first set of slap and folds. Lift the dough, let the bottom stretch, slap it down and fold the top over. Rotate slightly and repeat about 8 to 12 times. You'll feel the dough straighten and smooth out as you go. Cover again and rest for another hour. Do one more round of slap and folds. By now the dough should feel supple and smooth. Let it rise for another hour. Once risen, turn the dough out and divide into 8 pieces for medium buns or 6 for bigger sandwich buns. To shape, flatten each piece slightly, pull the edges into the center, flip it seam side down and tighten it into a small ball by rotating it under your palm on the counter. A slightly sticky work surface helps create tension, so don't flour it. Place the dough balls on a floured surface and dust the tops with a little flour so they don't stick. Cover with a cloth and let them rest for 20 to 30 minutes. Now for the final shaping. Place each ball smooth side down, flatten slightly and fold the edges toward the center, overlapping them a bit. Rotate and repeat until all edges are folded in. Flip seam side down, flatten gently and you're done. You can also taper the sides to hide the seams, but I usually don't. Again, flatten, pull the edges, and gently flatten. Cover with a cloth and let rest for about 30 minutes. Once the buns are beautifully risen, brush them with egg wash and sprinkle your favorite seed mix on top. Preheat the oven to 220 Celsius. Pop the buns in, then immediately lower the temperature to 200 Celsius. Bake for about 17 to 20 minutes until golden brown. These buns have a distinct scent when they bake, slightly sweet and toasty thanks to the corn flour. Tap the bottoms. If they sound hollow, they're perfect. Place on a rack and let cool for at least 30 minutes. And that's it, soft cornflour buns. Crisp on the outside and fluffy on the inside. If you enjoyed this recipe, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more recipes like this one. Enjoy your freshly baked buns and see you next time in the Eclectic Kitchen.